What we do here is go back.
Hello and welcome back to Centre Coventry, where we are on fire at the moment. As you can see, we're top of League 1. Today we'll be playing Wycombe Wanderers away from home in a Tuesday night game. The start of the January transfer window as well. And we also have Newcastle at home in the FA Cup third round. As you can see, the league, we're 3 points clear of Portsmouth and well clear, 9 points clear of Charlton Athletic. As you can see, our fixtures since we were last together for the FA Cup game and the Burton Albion game, we've been on a pretty good run. We lost to Walsall. They completely outplayed us, to be fair. And since then, we've won every single game. Kind of like Coventry in real life. We're 6 unbeaten. If we win this one today, 5 unbeaten in real life as well, going into our next game. But this is a wonderful, wonderful run. Wins in the Checkatrade Trophy, which we're now in the next round of. The win against Luton, which, as you can see, was a really, really close one, but we got it done. A good away win against Shrewsbury. A very, very good win against Charlton. We did lead 3-0 at one point. And a good win against Southend United. We have managed to appoint ourselves a new assistant manager. As you can see on our coaching team, it is none other than Darren Huckabee, former Coventry player, bit of a Coventry legend, scored a few goals in the Premier League for the Sky Blues back in the 90s. There you go. Had a couple of good seasons in 97, 98 and 98, 99 before getting a bit of a, getting a nice move to Leeds in the Premier League, had a move to City and had a bit of an up and down Premier League Championship career before a couple of years in the MLS, but he is now our new assistant manager. Pretty good stats. We wanted a man over sort of the 10-11 mark. He's not the best assistant manager, but we hope that will improve over the time, as obviously Adi Vivish kind of snaked us off to Sunderland, who, where are they at the moment? Sunderland 14th. They're not having the best run. I'm guessing he's hoping that he might take over as interim manager when whoever their manager is gets the sack. Let's have a little look at how Sunderland are getting on with managers. They've got a geezer I've never heard of, former Leeds coach. How do we have a look at his, go into his history. Former Leeds coach. He's managed some sides in Saudi Arabia. Is that a Greek side? Not a big side. They got Dylan Bikey, who is on loan from J.A. Dratton. These are leagues that I've never heard of and teams I've never heard of. Villarreal is a coach. Went to the United Arab Emirates. Went to the Spanish under-19 side. Then had, I don't know who these are either. PGS, Ermis, Aradipu. Never heard of them. They got some players who are on this game, but I'm not really too sure who he is. But back to ourselves, we have some great news going forward. Jack Grimmer is back in the starting 11. Dujon Sterling picked up a knock and is coming back soon. But we've got, look at this. We've got like reserves that are fit. We've got like fit players all of a sudden, and it's great. We're on a good run. Jordi Huula is starting up top at the moment. Bakayoko relegated to the bench. Johnson Clark-Harris wasn't happy with his game time, but then his performances this season in League One haven't been brilliant. He's actually requested a transfer and is wanted by Burton Albion. Maybe we can make that happen before the end of January and bring in someone to replace him. But it's a pretty familiar side. Burge, Brandon Mason getting himself back in the side with Willis and Jordan Thompson. Jack Grimmer back in the side. Junior Abu Agogo, so say Junior Agogo then. Tom Bayliss, Jody Jones, Connor Chaplin, Corey Blackett-Taylor and Geordie Huula. Shipley, Kelly, Davis, Bakayoko, Brown, Hyam and O'Brien is our bench today. Against a side, really, these players are fighting to get in to a Saturday game against the big boys, Newcastle United. Akinfenwa starting up top. That's quite a dangerous front three, really. Craig McHale-Smith, Akinfenwa and Nathan Tyson. Ryan Alsop in goal, former Coventry man. Marcus Bean holding midfield, someone I've heard of. Adam El Abd, the left back, formerly of Brighton. They've got some players. We're going to give it to Huckabee. We're going to get this one underway at Wycombe Wanderers. I'm quite sure I remember playing them in the reverse fixture. I'm quite sure we beat them. We're over halfway into this season now. Top of the league, and we've given away a penalty. Bean Agogo has given it away and got a yellow card for his trouble. And it's Akinfenwa against Lee Burge. Lee Burge saves. Expertly done from the Coventry stopper only 3 minutes in. So I encouraged him after that. Lee Burge surely going to love that. Very, very smart penalty save. But 26 games in, top of the league, 9 points clear of Charlton in third. Looking to cement ourselves in the top two. I don't really care if we win the league or not. Obviously, I'd love to win the league over coming second, but I'll take either. As Bayliss whips in a bit of a poor corner. Huula drives one off the bar and Saunders with a wonderful tackle, and it's another corner. Connor Chaplin, of course, has joined us on his permanent deal. His £500,000 deal has gone through. We are looking towards next season. We're looking at recruiting for the Championship. We are looking to do that now. That is what is going on. As Mason whips in Jody Jones over the bar. Recruitment for a Championship season is happening. Would like to keep Corey Blackett-Taylor on a permanent deal. I think he's been brilliant for us, to be honest. I think he's been really, really good on that right-hand side. But trying to keep away from loanees if possible. Never really seems to work. As Huula's there, Jody Jones, it's a penalty. Huula's gone down. Similar thing to what Agogo's been done for, and Huula steps up. Same mistake as Akinfenwa and saved. 2 penalties in this one saved. It could be 1-1. It's still 0-0. And Huula is the latest man to step up and miss a penalty. A little bit disappointing. As Mason whips in a corner. He's become a really strong figure of this team. He got in ahead of Junior Brown recently, but we've 2 very good left backs and 2 very good right backs. With Grimmer and Sterling back fit. Jordan Thompson and Willis can do it as well. Centre back were pretty stacked. Defensive side of the ball really stacked. Willis and Huula's performance, and him and Akinfenwa have missed penalties, so they're both not doing so well in terms of the match rating. As Charlton not winning their game against Walsall, we kind of need to get a result in this one, but again we want to try and come away without injury, as we have Newcastle on Saturday, which is going to be probably our biggest game of the season unless we can get through it, of course. As Jordan Thompson, he's in to rest Hyam, in fairness. We couldn't go too crazy though because Portsmouth are 2-0 up. Jody Jones, Corey Blackett-Taylor. I've praised him a lot already this episode, and he has come in and scored a wonderful header. And as soon as we can start resting players and getting players off this pitch, we will. Jody Jones with a wonderful run down the line, a good ball in, and Blackett-Taylor rides his highest, heading into the top right-hand corner over Adam El Abd. Wonderful for us. And here's maybe another chance. Chaplin, Willis, Agogo. It's Connor Chaplin, Agogo, Willis, out wide left for some reason. Jordan Willis, Chaplin switches it out to Jack Grimmer, Bayliss, Agogo, Chaplin, Bayliss. We're just knocking it around really nicely. This is wonderful football. If we get anything from this, Jones, And oh my goodness, Akinfen was in at the other end. He's bearing down on goal, and Lee Burge, I think's made a save there. That could have been a little bit disappointing. What we're going to do, we're going to bring off Jordan Willis for Dom Hyam and Jordi Hewula for Amadou Bakayoko. Just trying to look to keep a couple of players fit. It might kill us a little bit at the back with no Jordan Willis. He's been playing brilliantly this season since he came back in after his injury. Been really, really good. Agbonlahor at Bristol Rovers. Hang on. It is Gabby Agbonlahor. That's not a real life thing, is it? Surely not. I mean, I don't remember that being a thing, but there you go. He's just got his second. And they're 2-2, Bristol Rovers. What a signing that is from them. As Sam Saunders has picked up a knock. 87 minutes in, we're going to look at Jordan Shipley for Jody Jones. Just a few minutes. Jack Grimmer's got a knock and is missing at right back as Akinfenwa comes in. Morris, we might be without a right back again for Saturday. Both of them injured. Tyson, it's 1-1. Jack Grimmer has a tight hamstring. They've dominated. We've dominated, to be fair. Absolutely dominated this game. Shipley, thought it could happen right at the death. I don't think it is. It's going to be a draw. Jack Grimmer, if he didn't go down injured, would he have stopped that at the far post? Would he have stopped the ball in the first place? We're going to get a draw. We're going to get a 1-1 draw. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's thumped away. Grimmer does well. It is all over in Wycombe Wanderers Adams Park. Oh, we've dominated this game of football. We're going to say... Oh, Huckabee hates it. I want to say we're unlucky. There we go. We're unlucky. Food for thought ahead of Newcastle. So in a shocking turn of events, both of our right backs aren't fully fit for today's FA Cup tie. And Jordan Willis is only projected to play half an hour as he's recovering from a cold. That's not going to happen, and we all know it. As we'll go to the quick pick, see what it does, and then just completely change things up because we're not going to put up with it. Jody Jones is obviously starting as he's our most important player. Jordan Willis will battle through it with Dominic Hyam. Dujon Sterling is going to be needed today because Grimm is probably going to get hurt. Agogo can go into where he's most familiar, and although Tom Bayliss isn't fully ready, he's coming in. Michael Doyle on the bench, yes. Connor Chaplin is on the bench as well. Tony Andreu is going to start a game of football against Newcastle United. It's a capacity crowd at the Ricoh Arena for this one against Newcastle United, who are playing a pretty damn good teams going into Coventry today. Darlow, Dummett, Fernandez, Lascelles, Manquillo, Isaac Hayden, Phil Foden, Divock Origi. There's a couple of loanees for you. Dubrovka on the bench though, Rondon, Diame, Ozzy Perez. There's some players on the bench that will come on if anything happens. But usually we're quite good against the better sides. We run Wolves close. We obviously beat Arsenal in the cup as well. We're dominating that possession at the moment. That's what we like to see. As we have a free kick after 9 minutes, we've dominated possession. We've nearly got on the score sheet. Oh my goodness gracious me! It was pinging around. It was pinball in the 6-yard box. Another chance from the corner, headed away, and it was literal ping ball as the ball is in the box against us now, and we've cleared one off the line, and Blackett Taylor goes long to Jordi Hewula, and can he get it back across goal? He's gone down. I was going to shout for a penalty, but it was such a clean tackle you just couldn't, and now they're in at the other end. Origi's gone round men, and Grimmer does well. Kennedy, what a tackle from Willis. He should be coming off in about 15 minutes if things went the way that we're meant to do them. But we're in a game here with Newcastle United, and to be honest, I'll take a draw. The money we will get from a replay in Newcastle would be nice, as Origi's picked up a knock. Andreu, Shelvey's in trouble. Shelvey's off straight away, and Diami's come on for Origi, so they are putting Kennedy up front. We are in with a real chance. Corey Blackett-Taylor's picked up a knock, but he can't come off. We are in with a real opportunity here now. We're coming up to half time, 0-0. Jody Jones and Willis are exhausted, but come on, we're going to give it. There you go. Huckabee's a good man management, a good motivator. Rondon's on for Atsu. But 10 versus 11, come on, Cov. We've got this. They've changed their formation. They don't have a right-sided midfielder. Jody Jones got a twisted knee. We keep him on. Bring on Chaplin. Chaplin's coming on, and we can always change it around. If Shipley needs to come on for Jody Jones, and we can do it like that. That's the way we're going to do it. Tom Baylison, they're exhausted. We're just going to encourage the boys. This could be a wonderful result in the making here. We'll take a draw. Tony Andreu, Grimmer, what a pass! What a pass that was! And a go has it. Bayliss, Andreu. Not many starts for him this season as Grimmer gets it back. Can he put something in the box? He can't. Kennedy is going to clip this into Rondon. A good tackle back from Grimmer. More of a block to break it up as Chaplin inside on goal, and Carl Darlow makes quite a decent stop as we're going to bring on Brandon. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to bring on Liam Kelly. We're thinking about Michael Doyle, but we're going to bring on Kelly. We're dominating possession. There's no reason for us to... Oh, for God's sake. Right. Chaplin up top. Jones on the right. And Shipley on the left. I think that's what we're going to have to do. What is Chaplin like? Chaplin likes being a poacher, so we're just going to make him that. That's us for the last 12. Hiwula's injury has killed us a little bit there, but still an opportunity with 7 to play. A go. A good switch to Grimmer. Go home. Oh, we really don't want to concede by being silly in our own... Oh, what a tackle from Dominic Hyam. What a tackle that is. Lee Burge wasting a bit of time by the looks of it. No, I don't mind that. He's rolled it out to Willis. Willis thinking about it. A little ball into a go. Andreu, Andreu's just an idiot. Kennedy's in. What a save, Lee Burge. Lee Burge has been incredible in the last year and a half for Coventry in real life. Last season he was quality, and the first third of this season has been quality in real life, and on this he's really into a bit of form as Jody Jones rumbles down the right hand side. Wonderful tackle from Isaac Hayden as we could be in for a replay. Maybe Kelly whipping one in. It's Junior. Oh, it's a block. I'm getting confused when we scored. It doesn't matter. Abua Gogo has knocked one in. 89th minute. Liam Kelly's ball. Andreu's head. Abua Gogo at the far stick. It's in the back of the net. In front of a full house at the Rico Arena. We have 4 minutes to hold on. We're going to do it. Manquillo is going long. It's headed back by Willis, Shipley, Andreu. It's all over, is it? It's a throw-in. It is. It's all over. We've dominated this game. That was a silly one. 2 in 2 minutes from John Joe Shelvey. We are in the next round of the FA Cup. Huckabee can say whatever he wants. We've got the draw coming up on Monday. We'll have a quick look to see if there was any sort of shocks or anything like that. Ours has got to be a huge shock. Benitez, you can keep your mouth shut, mate. He slagged us off before we played. He said we're an easy opponent. You're not saying that now, mate. Finances are looking... Oh yes. The finances are getting better. Accrington have beaten the Dons. Arsenal are through. Any big upsets for us to sink our teeth into? We are the big upset, really. United have drawn to Lincoln. Good replay for Lincoln, a good bit of money for them. No real huge upsets apart from us. Dujon Sterling's back to full training. We don't really care about that. We'll be back with the FA Cup draw. Well, here we are for the draw for the FA Cup 4th round. I've calmed down just a little bit, but what a huge result we had there. What a huge win against Newcastle United. An opportunity, maybe, if we get a weaker side, to get into the 5th round, or if we get another huge club, another big payday. Opportunities here, and the payday will be at the end of January as well, before the end of the transfer window. That could really help us. Tottenham against Chelsea. That's a huge one. Any Premier League side at home is great. There's a few Championship sides obviously you don't want your Readings or anything like that, but they're getting gone. West Ham away would be nice. Manchester City, so there's another big side gone. Now we're kind of looking at maybe Arsenal, or if not, a derby game against West Brom or someone. We've got Cardiff away, an out of form Cardiff, might I add. We'll just continue to the end of the draw. Arsenal will play Bradford or West Brom. Ipswich will play Watford, and that is the conclusion of the 4th round, of the FA Cup. 33,000 seats at Cardiff Stadium. Not sure it will be full. That is on the 26th of January. Cardiff City, currently bottom of the Premier League, struggling. Some of their players really out of form, few injuries as well. 9 points, 1 win against Wolves, which I think we documented at the start of the season when we played them, so they haven't won a game. This is going to be fun to look at their schedule. Oh Christ. Apart from their drubbing of Charlton, they have not won a game since their Carabao Cup 2nd round game all the way back in August. They've won two games in August. They haven't won a league game in, oh my goodness gracious me. That's the opening day as well. They started really nicely, so they haven't actually won a game in 20 attempts in the league. Is Warnock still manager? How he is still manager is mental. That, my friends, where are they? Where is this game? Here we are. That is a huge one. We will definitely be back for that. If you did enjoy this crazy episode, please do drop a like, please do leave a comment, please do subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.